Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new little mini-series on Hadean Tactics, the auto-battling, roguelike deck-building, grid-based tactics, dungeon-crawling game that I'm excited to be back to here today. Always got to slap all those in on this game. It's wild. So I really enjoyed the time I had with the game in the Let's Try video, and since then, the devs actually handed out some codes for me to unlock all of the content in the game, so we're going to be checking out the next hero. So we're going to go to see what the Nightshade is all about here. We can ban units. I feel like I don't need to worry about that. We shall go to the game. So here we are, going out here. I suppose I could wish you luck, but defeating the wings of hell might take more than that. Trust one who's gone through it. A few glowing gifts float in front of you. An epic card, a random rare relic, or the hero gains 350 max HP. Starting at 150, going to 350 extra is pretty wild, but let's grab an epic card and work from there. Apply 5 infectious. So these are unique cards to this hero, as far as I'm aware. This might be, too. Apply splash and 3 haste for 4 seconds. Add plus 10 damage. Cost plus 1 for each unit in your party. So this would be like, you know, if we had a very tiny little party, that actually could be kind of interesting. Apply 5 infectious for 5 seconds. Whenever a unit gets hit, the attacker receives decay. So if we get hit, they get poisoned. Let's go for that. Let's take a look at that. Moving on up maybe towards like the elite could be a good call. But first we have to pick a hero upgrade. So we're going to get one of these little passive alliance things. Whenever an enemy takes damage from a card or receives an ailment that is not decay, they receive 5 decay. Deals the amount stacked as damage. Oh no, applies 10 decay to all enemies. Sure. Let's go for a decay build. That sounds kind of about right. I don't know if it's different than poison or if decay is just poison in this game. But so we basically have our units that we get to start out here with. Just the standard little rinky-dink skeletons. Not much that we really need to worry about with them. We also have the Nightshade, who sure seems like a ranged unit to me. But as soon as we press play here, the combat is going to start. It's going to be an auto-battler in the sense that everything is happening automatically, except for our abilities. So we can actually choose targeting here, which is nice. So, step 1. Let's just throw the dagger, apply some decay, why not? We do kind of have to worry a little bit about who's taking damage and how much. Cool. So that decay should be plenty fine, get you out of here. And then as soon as this bar fills up, we draw ourselves a new hand. So who are you attacking? It is this one here. So we'll give you the infectious and a little bit more shield. And we should be good to go. You changed targets, you jerk! You jerk. Push them in a specific direction. Slap the shields on. We're fine. You might even be attacking both, as far as I'm aware. Apply 20 decay to all units in the target area. Apply 24 decay, and then decay claw. Goes down by half when used. Wait, what? What's claw? It seems like claw is its own thing. 20 decay. 20 decay claw. Applies decay. Goes down by half when used. Is it just like the more I use this card, the worse this card gets? 50 damage to a random enemy. Repeat twice. So this actually applies... This would apply a whole bunch of decay as well. That applies 15 decay. I'm down with that. That sounds really nice. Card upgrade or heal. I'll go for a card upgrade. Repeat 4 times. This is a non-decay card that applies just so much decay. Now a shop. We don't really have enough money to get much of anything. For 7 seconds, apply 20 shield after every successful attack. on a specific ally. Sounds kind of nice. I think I'm going to go for a remove, though. We'll go for a remove. Let's ditch a... I'm going to ditch one of the slides. We can move enemy units. Just not super interested in that right now. All right. I think step one is figure out who they're attacking. That's the first things first. The answer is both. Okay. You're going to get some might. That'll increase the damage you're going to do with the next attack by 150, so someone's going to explode a little bit. Just watch that HP. Piercing. Pretty darn good. And then I'll tell you what. Let's just get a couple shields on both. So you applied a bunch of decay to me. That ain't great. Put the shield on. Does decay go through armor? I don't remember. I kind of want to find out here. Doesn't look like it. Good to know. Ouch. Half gold tooth. Receive a 30% discount on everything in the shops. Sounds nice. Trigger the decay of all enemies and apply 10. That seems like a definite good thing to do. Okay. So we can either draft a unit, which I think I'm going to do to kind of replace this guy. Indigo Owlian. Ephemeral allies gain 50 mana when created. Stalkers will jump across the board, targeting the furthest ally. Gives 10 mana and applies 75 shield to a random ally. To fracture to the target for 3 seconds, increasing their damage taken. All allies have a 10% chance of applying a fracture for 2 seconds whenever they attack, though. That sounds nice. And you're also, like, a little bit tankier, which sounds good. Obtain Parasite. With Hero, a woman calls you. She takes your hands and puts something in them. Please let my brother go with you. He needs someone, anyone. I promise that you won't even notice he's there. Her voice cracks. I just can't do it anymore, please. In your hands is an insect. Every time you play a spell card, one random card in your hand has its cost reduced by 1 this turn and do 15 damage to all allies. Oh, God. I'm not going to do that right now. I feel like we don't have the setup for it. I will fight another elite. A little bit concerning, but still. Do we only get to choose one target? No. Okay. All right. Start by doing piercing, and then we'll adjust our plan accordingly. All right. New plan. Everybody focus down this guy. Just murder him big. Oh, that didn't actually work how I wanted. We slid him, but that didn't work very well. No actions left. So we used all of our actions. Gotcha. I mean, get out of here. It's just too concerning. Infectious. So you get hit, we apply poison. That's so much poison! Surge should explode his poison. 59. Good to know. Rune of Strength, which this is kind of like a potion, a one-time use thing. Apply 200 might to your party. Start of battle. Do 1 to 300 damage multiplied by the current circle. Create a clone of an ally. Creates a weaker ephemeral copy. So weak is do 50% less damage to all enemies if they had another ailment. Apply 20 decay. Ailment. I think that sounds really nice here. All right. So we are hurting on you. So we'll get your attention up here. I could just swap you out into the fight for this combat. Could actually be a little bit more beneficial for us. Give the guy on the bench a little bit more time to hang out. So where's the amount of actions that I have? Because clearly I'm using too many of them. But I'm not... Yeah, okay. Apply weak for 5 seconds. If they had another ailment, apply 20 decay. So I guess I'll give everybody the 10 decay before applying this for the extra 25. It's a little bit of a weird order, but I don't mind it. Okay. Use the shielding. Piercing. Just apply a whole bunch of random old poison. Getting a kill over here so that we don't have to run for it. Sounds like a good call. And that was a massacre. Select 2 units to swap tiles. When activated, applies 25 decay on all surrounding enemies. And then remove. It's a trap. So we place it on the battlefield. It does say surrounding enemies, thankfully. I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look. Select an ally to sacrifice to draft a level 1 unit. Yeah. I'll sack one of my Draugrs. Macaw Harpy. Start a battle and random non-boss enemy will receive charm for 3 seconds. 10 mana to all ephemeral allies. I don't have any. Puts a random ailment card into your hand. 10 shield, 10 might for every 2 cards drawn. Apply taunt. Wait, hold on. Whenever an ally uses skill, they gain an endure for 2 seconds, reducing damage taken. Okay, if we want a tank, I think that is going to be a very, very useful thing to have. And now we can choose to draft another or upgrade. Let's go for the upgrade. Okay, so Gargoyle. Can give you Draconic Alliance every time you gain Might, gain Dragon Tail. I don't really care. Receive... Ooh. Apply Redirect to the target for 3 seconds, though. Receive 50% of all damage dealt to its allies. 4 Fracture to the target instead of 2 Fracture. It also increases the amount of time that lasts. So you can either apply Taunt for 3 seconds instead of 2, getting everybody's attention, and get 300, or we could go for this. Whenever an ally gains shield, they also gain 10 might, and gain 100 shield every time you use the active ability. I do think we kind of prefer just the bulky and the longer taunt. I think that just works better for us. At the end of battle, restore 75 health to all allies. I'm in. I do like the idea of impatience. That's so my jam. I am quite. All right. 7 infectious for 7 seconds. Trigger the decay of all enemies. Apply 10 decay. Repeat 2 times. Stable? That's so good. Go for another elite. Oops. Not the best, but I think it's all right. So you're going to be getting all their attention, and the taunt's going to go off, and then we're going to get that back too. All right, Surge Infectious. So that was how many... Where does it say how many moves we have? Is it up here? Let's wait until Infectious is over here. Now everyone has the maximum poison stacks. Okay. That is pretty gnarly. Let's just get some of these people in the back line out of the way instead. That poison is crazy good. Stray Cat, whenever you enter a rest site, you may choose to add a card to your deck instead. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Yeah. Trigger Decay and get more. Whenever a talent card is played, adds a Gorgon's Gaze to your hand. I don't know what a Gorgon's Gaze is. And I also don't know if I have talents. Oh, camera options. How many talents do I have? It's kind of... Talents are sort of like skill... Or not skills. Yeah. Powers in Slay the Spire, for example. I'm going to say no, since I don't know what the card is, unfortunately. We go for a card upgrade. I don't really want to add... Especially when we know we have this Surge upgrade coming our way. It seems too good to pass up to me. So we are on a boss. Let's probably use some of our abilities here. Okay, this is a little bit weird. But I kind of want to wait until the taunt goes. Hey, no, this is good enough. You're the only one not attacking here. We wait until, like, here. And then we apply the decay. Apparently there was a, there's a setting in order to pause. Oh, that's cool. Speedrun mode. Someone said that there was a setting that lets you pause as soon as it hits. You know, 6.9 seconds left, so you get one more opportunity to play another card. Not seeing anything there. So you're about to go. This is what I'm concerned about there. Alright. Now we're starting to go a little silly with it. Weaken and a little bit more decay. We can proc a lot of that poison. You're up to 150, 170, 180, 190. So much poison per second. The PPS is off the charts. Okay. Just want you to stop, basically. Works for me. Good God. That poison stacks very well. Infectious. I am interested. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Oh, on pickup, get a party slot, draw an extra card every turn, and reduce the... I mean, I think that we definitely need energy. Because we have some pretty expensive cards. Apply 15 decay. 15 decay instead of 10. Attacks will hit all allies. Whenever a unit dies, malefic units gain 10 mana. I think we do run... We run this. Clearly we're on kind of like a poison angle build. Seems the most appealing, therefore. Can I put this on? Okay, I can. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait a sec. So where are you running? Okay, it doesn't matter. It has to be an empty tile. Okay. Well, that's a lesson learned moment. So I guess I'm going to do Surge first and then Necrotic Blast, since Surge procs the poison, but if it doesn't have any poison, it puts on the poison. So that helps at the very least. Okay. Okay, you are so annoying. Trigger all allied traps. Oh, that's how that works. That's a little bit goofy, but oh well. Surge will proc a lot of that, and then we will go for the dagger. Protect. Good. I think getting a little bit more safety cards would be in our best interest. Apply 20 decay and 3 slow, decreasing their attack rate. I mean, that's both safety and aggression at the same time. Weak for 7 seconds. That is really nice. 30 decay, 3 slow for 5 seconds. So their attack rate goes down by 0.3. I'll get Necrotic Blast. Yeah, again, trying to play both sides of this a little bit here. Okay, so we wait a little bit. Let's hopefully have everybody's attention go over here. And then the second that ends... Uh-oh. Of all the enemies. Okay. Good. It does not proc my allies' poison, which is, you know, it would maybe even be not like that unfair in the situation where it did that. I don't know that the traps seem that good. It seems like it's too much work. So whenever an enemy takes damage from a card or receives an ailment, gain an energy. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer, but it does take up a card slot in your deck. I'm gonna pass. Okay. Just want to make sure that this guy's taking them hits because he can handle it a little bit better. Whoa, that sound. Decay and apply slow. Works for me. You summon an ally. Get out of here. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really. I knew I could kill him before the pause was over. Allies take 25% less collision damage, and enemies take 25% more. Start of the battle, add a random slide card with 0 and deplete. Sure. Like 35 shield for every card in your hand. I don't know, get that many. I don't have... Attacks will bounce 3 times. So your attacks don't apply poison. That's not what it is. You have an ability that when you fill up your mana. So each unit has 2 actions. Is that? That's what's okay. I wish that stuff was in the tutorial. I think we're done with this. Taunt even longer. More fracture. I gotta be honest, I think that the redirectability, considering if we have like a big group of AoE units and they're all taking poison damage, this makes it so our AoE damage becomes a little bit more single target damage, which is a very appealing thing. So that doesn't make them take poison. Just spreading the poison love here a bit. I should move you up a little bit closer. No. Actually, I think I need to see who has poison on you. Okay, so man. Go for infectious on the tank. Oh, that movement there, that did not go well. Okay, so the movement's up there. Gotcha. Weaken and Surge should be very helpful. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, that's a lot of poison. I can bench my hero, it looks like. Remove all ailments from... Too much... That's, I think, too much micromanagement at that point. How the hell did you give me a setup where nobody can use Rook Slide right? I gotta tell you, this is not a gopher. Feels like, can we, is it under here? What are we dealing with here? It's under video. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, glad it's an option, though. That does help a lot. Kind of something more like that. Okay. You could even have it like this. Then you can, like, zoom in. You can have a little bit more going on. But then the thing is, you do like it at an angle, so you can actually see if there's stuff behind people. Okay, so what the hell do we do? Because this was kind of awkward. I think we apply infectious before we do anything. And then you actually can hit... Okay, good. Perfect. Never mind. That's the new strat. Want to slow you down. The other ones might be good, not here much longer. That little air. Okay. Pop that rat out of here. Surge. Surge. Absolutely gnarly. At the start of battle, if there are 2 or more copies of the same unit in your party, apply Kindred for 3 seconds to them. When one receives an enchant, all other ones receive the same. That's so cool. Apply 20 decay. If the target dies with decay, the decay will jump to the closest enemy. Yeah. Gonna need to use... I mean, need is a strong word. Gonna want to use these potions at some point here. It's a large map. Does it really do that much damage? To myself? 250 to him, 345 to me? don't have a large use for this, but I just kind of want to get it out of there. You an assassin? We want it to be you then. Screw these guys. Wait until the decay's done here. Surge. Good. Ideal. Seems too expensive. I don't know. I think that's just the main thing. All right. It just really feels like the start of turn 2 for us and things just kind of explode. To protect, stable, trigger all allied traps, repeat twice. Okay, I'm seeing, there we go. So there are cards to facilitate traps. That's, I expected as much. Apply to protect, prevent the next 2 sources of damage. I think I want bless over armor, like the block and stuff. So much damage. Okay, we do that, so they all have a little bit of poison. Now we Necrotic Blast, and now we Surge, and they're all almost dead. Well, yeah, I'm liking this board better. Like, having this guy taking the hits instead of my hero man feels better. That fight was over, and now we're stacked on potions. Makes all enchants 20% more effective. Oh my. Infectious. Same with Might. I don't know how much I care about Might, though. I think I do like Piercing. Like, Piercing upgraded is quite good. I want to get up towards the shop. There is the relic there, but... Mouseketeer. Chance of getting multi-strike on hit. Gains haste. Eh. Taunt for even longer. I'm leaning towards that. Just keeping that guy alive, because I may swap this other one. 30 decay. If they die, jumps. That also sounds really good. Either the piercing upgrade or infectious going up to 7 and 7, considering it gets a 20% boost as well. It's like an even bigger boost right now. We know that our enchants are better than normal. Remove a card from your deck. All allies get sickness. Half of it... Wait. Half of enchants, double ailments, and regen mana slowly. What, for one turn? Or, like... It needs to be more clear about how long that lasts. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for one, but, like... What if that's not true? That would be truly, truly wild. Okay. I want to remove the mites from my deck for sure. Scream. Okay, good. Oh my god, this poison thing lasts for so long. It was so long, I had to wait for it to go. I mean, had to is a strong word, but I was waiting for it to be over to use the multiplying card, or the, not multiplying, the instant proc. Just apply 30 decay. There's nothing like wrong with that. 20 decay to all units in the area. I do like the sound of that one. To all units, not just allied. That could end up being kind of goofy. So I do like the idea of targeted decay, but we're going to want to remove some cards here, almost certainly. Red Minos. It's different. Gain 3 manual action charges. That's pretty cool. At the start of each battle, lifesteal to all. I get the upgraded infectious, which is getting a little bit silly with it. And let's remove might. And if I can remove another might, I'm going to do that too. I know the enchant cards are a little bit more effective. Sure, I'll get 3 more manual action charges. If I'm going to have this card, I need to have the upgrade. Otherwise, it's pretty meh. It's already probably fairly meh. Yes, Queen Slay. Okay. 150 damage to all adjacent enemies. You have some backline teleporters. Gotcha. Good one hit the boss. I'll take that. We obviously want... Oh, you have this striker too. Okay. So if you're both moving, everyone should... Nope. It doesn't care. Come on now. You need to not. I can't get you to actually attack who I want. It's upsetting. So you'll teleport to the furthest, which should be... Oh my god. Finally! Finally! I mean, it's gonna be probably too much for this poor man, but... Infectious, that helps. Armor, Plague, 20, and then when they die, the poison spreads. Good, and then we go for Surge. Alright. That worked out well. We have Decay Trap, Surge, Rotting Touch. Applying Slow to you is going to be really important. Oh no, we don't want Rook Slide. Okay, here we go. Poison's starting to explode. That man dies. That's kind of was anticipated. This sound is getting very loud. Okay. Oh, man. Very explosive. Double there. That's all we wanted. Double the decay of all it. That's exactly the thing we'd be looking for. Get an extra card each turn. Sounds great. And I don't know if we were on the final circle for ourselves or not now. There was 3 when I played last. But apparently there are 6 circles, but I don't know if you do 6 in a run. We'll have to see. All right. Poison goes up to 22 there. Splash. 75 might. I think we just keep leaning into the thing that's so good right now. All right. I do want to go to a shop, but the fact that there's no elites along this way is kind of a bad thing, because the elites give you so much potential money. Oh my. Love it. They all have 100 decay. At the start of combat, they have 100 decay. That works pretty well for me. Infectious. Does this stack? Yep. 18 poison every time you hit this guy. Pretty good. I feel like we have maybe one too many of those, if I do say so myself. Oh, boy. I just never want to use these. They just feel so separate, you know? Surge, I'd take as many of those as we can probably get, to be honest. Three slow for 5 seconds, so we can target slow somebody a little bit more, which is helpful. I thought those were pigs. This just doesn't work because they're all just vibing, just hanging out. Okay, we go for the Surge. Necrotic Blast. Try and get them all to attack here. They are, so we get Infectious going. Stack that poison up. Oh my god, it's so much. It's so much. For 5 seconds... For 5 seconds, apply Might for every decay damage dealt. Now, there's a reason to use Might for sure. Okay. For every... Yeah. I guess we go for Surge for... It's a little bit awkward, but... I don't know what the highest damage dealer out of this would be, but... You get the attacks per second. Alright. 300 every... Look at this! Every attack! Holy crap! Every attack is doing like 200 something more. I know that we could technically go for the Infectious and we'd be like... all good, all fine, all whatever. Doesn't matter. These guys are dead. This build is explosive and dumb. Do I need another one of these? Sure. Upgrade 2 random cards. Catalyst. Oh, for 8 seconds? Oh, boy. Oh, and then a dagger throw. I mean, I am probably going to keep the dagger throws, like, longer than some of the other things, so it's not fully dumb. Redirect. They receive extra damage for... Yeah, I think that's fine. I know that we could try and look for, like, the Rat King angle for us, but... I don't have a bishop slide I can do that actually hurts anyone. Except for myself, and I don't really want to put myself in that situation. Okay, step one. Step one, make it so you are the one who's getting attacked. And then wait until 6.3. Go for whoop, whoop. We probably should have even done the other Infectious as well. Thought we would get your attention, but oh well. Got the taunt. Bye. Bye-bye. These are just so unnecessary is the thing on this run. Play for one turn every time a card is played, apply 50 shield to all allies. If I were to take a shield, just like a shield card, that one's pretty good. So I will say yes, I know the other thing looks good and it's very synergistic. Oh, shoot. Okay, just wanted to make sure that they all had a little bit of decay before we played that card. Okay. I don't know which one was doing more damage here, but I wanted the debuff to last a bit longer. Cool. Bye. I could. I just feel like I don't need to. I think what I need is to trim my deck down a bit. It's at least something. Ordering a bit bummer, but a bit of bummer. Some crazy stuff here. Infectious? I mean, sure. Let's just do that. This is for science here. Just how much is going to get stacked up? Oh, it just doesn't even matter. I might as well just burst them. It's so much. Gain 2 energy for 1 turn. Remaining energy will be carried. Perform 5 attacks in a row. Oh, a specific 1 ally. Huh. That wouldn't work with this, even. Eh. Okay, we get a new relic. You may add a unit to your party at a rest site. It's not that big of a deal to me. If anything, I'd like to find a way to remove cards at a rest site. Jump across the field. Every 10th attack, they gain 1 damage. I'll grab the gargoyle. I know I have the Rat King thing, so that's like, it's a maybe. It's a maybe useful thing. Yeah, awkward thing there. Okay, that's a lot going on there, but we have Decay, we have Infectious, which will be the one. So who has the spread on death thing? Does anyone right now? I don't know if there's a visual representation of it or not. But you have certain amount of time of that. Okay, hold on. Surge, that should be the board. Yep. So we are taking damage that is staying for what it's worth. No reason not to take it. restarts the battle. I mean, can I just sell? I wish I could sell this one. Start of the battle, enemies have a 50% chance of receiving en route, which could actually apply decay as well. So that could be good. I don't really care about splash. Not a lot of my damage is coming from my units' attacks. So yeah, they got enrooted, which meant that they also did indeed take the poison. Yeah. We just wait because we want to make sure that this guy's taking the hits. Okay. You know, we could have done that, like, mixed in the middle or something. But I'm not worried about it because this guy's going to die and he's going to spread the poison up there. Yeah, spread 500 decay to a single unit achievement. Sounds about right. Don't care about it. Just thanks for the money. 3 seconds attack will deal 10 times the damage if the unit has 50% or less. Give 75 mana so that they are more likely to do their cast. That would be a fun thing to play around with. Stable just means that it won't get discarded out of our hand. Okay. Just make sure we use our items in case this is the last thing here. That going down to a 0 cost is actually kind of appealing. Not enough, though. All right. 3rd circle. Is it the end? I don't know. This is not the setup that I would have wanted to start with. Oh, is it like 25 poison for the whole? Okay, so I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to use these then. I think we want to wait a turn. Summons 3 servants. It's fine-ish. Okay, this is way better. All right, infectious. I do have a bit of concern of, like... Let's make that last longer. Fracture. Sure. Alright, it's a lot of poison per second here. And it's only gonna get worse for you. But man, a lot of this hand is not good. That's the crazy thing, is as good as that all was, and it was good. Victory! Corruption 1 unlocked. Okay, cool. Victory in the 3rd circle. So my question is, because I know that there are quote-unquote 6 circles. Did I not unlock... So the wings, I think they might be on higher corruption levels that you have to unlock them. But the thing is, I don't know that I have any interest in the runs being longer than an hour. Personally. Really neat build, though. The game's very cool. But alas, alas. That is that. That's going to do it here for today. I'm going to, at the very least, check out the wizard, I guess, or what is it? The warlock. Very least, going to be checking out the warlock character, and then we'll be going from there. If you guys want more of this game, let me know in the form of a comment down below. Would not take a lot of convincing to play more if you guys are showing up and watching and supporting it. Thank you, though, and I will see you next time. Bye.